Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1051st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 803,100 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number includes 1,430 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 17 tanks, 16 armored combat vehicles, 36 artillery systems, 86 drones, 80 vehicles and 5 pieces of special equipment. 30,000 drones will be sent to Ukraine after £45 million worth of contracts were placed by the International Drone Capability Coalition, co-led by the UK and Latvia. Norway contributed $600 million to a multinational initiative to procure drones for Ukraine. The drones will contribute to the defense, both for protecting critical infrastructure and for use on the front line. The US announced a new military aid package for Ukraine valued at $500 million with various pieces of equipment and ammunition. Canada also announced $440 million in military assistance to Ukraine. The Armed Forces of Ukraine received weapons worth €538 million under the Danish model in 2024. In the last 24 hours, the Russians launched 166 combat clashes and carried out 31 airstrikes, including 48 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 750 kamikaze drones and carried out around 3,800 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports. On January 5, 2025, Ukraine launched a limited armored counterattack against Russian forces in Russia's Kursk Oblast. This comes as Ukraine defends its territory in Kursk from ongoing attacks by Russian and North Korean forces. Despite heavy casualties, Russia has only made minor gains. In eastern Ukraine, Russia continues to focus its attacks in central Donetsk Oblast. They have largely seized the town of Kurakov and advanced south of Pokrovsk, seizing villages and reaching positions 4 kilometers from the city. Central Donetsk Oblast remains the most volatile part of the eastern Ukrainian front line. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces struck Russia's state-owned Kombinat crystal oil storage facility near Engels, Saratov Oblast on the night of January 7 to 8. Ukrainian forces struck a command post of the Russian 8th Combined Arms Army on January 8 in occupied Kharkiv, Donetsk Oblast. Russian forces advanced in Kursk Oblast, in Toretsk, and near Kurakov. Russian forces are increasingly using drones attached to fiber optic cables in Ukraine. Zelensky was at the Ramstein meeting and gave a speech. He spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, strengthening defense and drone production. President Zelensky emphasized the need to enhance Ukraine's defense capabilities, particularly through advanced air defense systems and increased drone production. Drones are pivotal for frontline operations and deep strikes, with Ukraine aiming to set new records in production and partnerships. Discussions with allies include plans for local air defense manufacturing and fulfilling prior NATO commitments to boost Ukraine's military readiness. Secondly, global cooperation against Russian aggression. Zelensky highlighted the importance of unified global efforts to counter Russia, urging stricter sanctions on Russia's energy sector to cut off war funding. He condemned Russia's alliances, including with North Korea, as signs of desperation. The president also called for expanded bilateral security agreements and partner contingents to fortify Ukraine and Europe's security against growing hybrid threats. Lastly, motivation through success and international support. Acknowledging the critical role of morale in resisting aggression, Zelensky stressed the need for tangible victories, successful agreements, and urgent deliveries of weapons. International talks aim to secure advanced systems and ensure frontline supplies. He reiterated that unified global actions, including sanctions and military aid, are essential to force Russia toward peace and end the war with dignity for Ukraine and its allies. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.